Ah, yes. After 2 weeks of technical difficulties, we are back at it once again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Steam, the show that keeps you up to date with not only Alabama State football, but news, updates, and coverage around the HBCU world as well. Well, we did it. We accomplished goal number 1 of the season. We won the SWAC West. That's right. Your Alabama State Hornets are SWAC West champions. This time we're going to recap on the win against Jackson State. And what a game it was for not just Justin Chambers, but the Alabama State defense as well. Specifically, Blake Rollins. 6 tackles, all 6 tackles were quarterback sacks. In total, the defense had 7 sacks, along with 2 interceptions by Davis and Ncaa Gray. This game summed up a lot of things for us. Not only are we champions of the SWAC West, but we are no doubt the best team in the SWAC. There's no question about that now. Yeah, we had some struggles this season. Had a little scare with Alabama A&M. But this game right here shows us how far ahead we are and how far ahead we are in this dynasty. I honestly wasn't expecting to be this good till around, season 4 or 5? We're making great progress right now. But Blake Rollins was an absolute machine in this game. Our starting strong safety lined up in the nickelback spot, using his speed to get to the quarterback no matter what. Justin Chambers, though, is just doing what Justin Chambers does. As you see Ncaa Gray get that interception right there. But Justin Chambers had 2 punt returns for touchdowns, along with a rushing touchdown, along with 187 yards rushing. And not only did Ncaa Gray intercept the pass, he also threw another touchdown pass. That's his 2nd touchdown pass of the season. So as we get ready to end the season, we go down to Louisiana and we get ready to take on Grambling State. We're sitting at 7-3. We just want to win out now. We got the SWAC West in hand, but we just want to make sure we keep winning. Now let's look at the rest of the HBCU world. So you see us beating Jackson State. TCU had their way with Southern. Arkansas Pine Bluff beat Mississippi Valley State 31-21. And then down in the plains, you have Auburn just bullying Alcorn State on a 48-10 victory. Alcorn has been a mess in this dynasty so far. Jesus. And then finally, Florida A&M defeating Grambling, another team that's been a huge disappointment in this dynasty, 27-22. Florida A&M is 1 game away from being bowl eligible. MEAC, meanwhile, over at the MEAC, aka the Sun Belt, it's between Tennessee State and South Carolina State, as Tennessee State took care of A&T. Hampton lost to Morgan State. Howard is 0-9. Dang. And then finally, Delaware State beat Norfolk State 24-22. Now, as you see on your screen, the Florida Gators just lost to the South Carolina Gamecocks. And now, as of now, it looks like it's Tennessee and Georgia for the title. But that's going to change, considering, one of those teams will be playing in the ACC championship game. They're in the same division, so that won't stand long. Now for the Heisman watch, you have Chris Sleek, Marcus Pyramid, Adrian Peterson, Jermaine Whitehead, and Andre Caldwell are up for the Heisman. But that hasn't changed for real. Now, as we look at the Dalt Walker semifinalists, you see Justin Chambers is no longer a finalist for this award, even though he has well over 2,000 all-purpose yards as a returner and a rusher, along with 18 total touchdowns. But he's not up for that award. And of course, Joseph Cooley is up for the Coach of the Year award, along with Jackson State's coach and Tennessee State's coach. The HBCUs are making their mark right now, making their presence known in big-time college football. Hopefully we can keep this up. But let's look at the players of the week. We have Justin Chambers, with 384 all-purpose yards on Jackson State. And then, of course, Blake Rollins, who surprisingly didn't win National Defensive Player of the Week with 6 tackles for loss, and all 6 tackles were sacks. Meanwhile, over at the Sunbelt, aka the MEAC, you have Joseph Russell balling against Howard and AJ Seward balling against A&T. 12 tackles, dang. Now, the SWAC West is determined. The SWAC East, though, is between Prairie View and Texas Southern. That East is looking mighty weak right now. Finally, I want to show you this. Now, you've been hearing me complain about the drops the receivers been having all season. Andrew Williams, for example, has 15 drops. Could have potentially had over 40 receptions. Now, look at Jason White, same thing. Could have had 34 receptions. Nope, but he has 10 drops. These receivers have a lot of potential, which is why I'm hoping that this cat right here, Kevin Scott, can come in and make a big impact. This is the Ohio State transfer we got after season 1. So, hopefully he won't be available to season 3. Season 2 was almost over, but the future's looking bright here at Alabama State. So join us next time as we get ready for the season finale and take on the Grambling State Tigers. They're 2-7, but don't let that fool you. Thank you for watching. Peace.